Okay, so funny story. My camera died. Well, my camera battery died, and I just realized that my mic wasn't plugged in, so I'm so sorry for the audio in this video. I hope it's still doable, but anyway, like the next video I will be using my mic again, so I'm so sorry. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and you know me as Cruelty-Free Makeup Heaven here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. If you like cruelty-free makeup, well, if you like makeup in general and you want to know more about cruelty-free makeup and also vegan makeup, then I highly suggest you hit that subscribe button because my channel is all about cruelty-free makeup and I have a lot of vegan items too. I'm in the process of turning my whole collection into cruelty-free and vegan, but right now it's all cruelty-free. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into today's video, and it's all about the Prince Urban Decay collection. Well, this one palette that I got from it. I didn't get it for myself, I actually gave it as a present to my mom, but she said I could film with it first. She's so sweet. So yeah, my mom is a huge Prince lover. I believe in 2014 we gifted her like a Prince concert tickets for her birthday, and it was amazing. She still keeps like the little stuff that, like the little purple things that fell from the sky at the end of the concert. Like, it's very near and dear to her heart. Even when I was little, I would give her Prince CDs as gifts for her birthday or for the holidays. So yeah, this is really like kind of a tradition. As you can see, we have like a little bit of a purple theme here because the palette is also quite purple inspired. This palette just seems like really beautiful. So this is a Prince Let's Go Crazy eyeshadow palette, and they say whether you aim for enigmatic or ultra dramatic, always channel Prince. I do love the packaging a lot. On the inside there's like a paisley print, also really beautiful, and then the palette itself comes like this. It has the Prince symbol in the front and you quite open it like a book like this. On this side you have a mirror, as you can tell. On this side you have Prince's eye. These are some beautiful shades. I see a lot of shimmers, more reflective ones, and ones that are more iridescent, and a few mattes. So this palette has a lot of vegan formulas. Just one shade is not vegan, and that is Baby I'm a Star, but the rest of it is all vegan. And Urban Decay is also cruelty-free, so we love that here, of course. Well, it's quite of a prerequisite to come on this channel that at least the product has to be cruelty-free. First, I'm going to prime with the P.Louise base in Rumour 02, and just tapping that out with the P.Louise devoted to my base brush. I'm not applying a very thick layer because I don't feel like that is necessary. I feel like my brows kind of fit with the way the Prince did his brows, because first I wanted to do a fluffy brow and then I was like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. So maybe that was just my instincts being like, Prince wouldn't wear like a fluffy brow. And yeah, I hope that that turns out well in the final look. So let's just go for it. I'm first gonna take Funk and Roll on this firm blender brush by Sigma, and I'm gonna use this little mirror. Ooh, this is a nice purple. It's a nice cool tone purple, and to be honest, I love those the most. I'm first just pressing this in. I think I want to make a shape that follows my crease, like just above my crease. Oh yeah. It does have some fallout, I don't know if you can tell. It's hard to see. I am digging this purple. It's like a periwinkle purple, but this palette is not mine. But maybe I can loan it from her time to time, the same way that she can loan my eyeshadows. I feel like there is a slight shimmer to it. It seems like so. Yeah, this really is a very nice cool tone purple, and I'm loving it, even though it has some serious fallout. But a lot of eyeshadows have fallout, definitely the more pigmented ones, so it is what it is. Just be careful with it and make sure to put enough, wow, why did I do that? Make sure to put enough powder so you can swipe it away. Let me just put a little bit of extra powder there. Now on this E36 Sigma brush, I am taking this computer blue shade. I'm gonna place that blue right here blending it into the periwinkle shade, and that is such a beautiful match. Oh my god, I love that blue. This is beautiful. I'm also going to blend this a little bit, even though I think I'm going to cut it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna blend this upwards a little bit and then cut the crease so I can place more colors on this eye look, because I want to try as much as I can, but as you can tell there's like quite a lot of fallout. I'm going to blend out the sides a little bit while not taking anything else on there. And I'm gonna take another blending brush. This is the E25 brush, and just put nothing on it and go over the edges. Let me take the first brush again. By the way, this was the E42 brush. So the Precision Firm blender brush, taking Funk Roll again, which is the purple, and I'm re-intensifying that a little bit. And I'm gonna wing it out a little bit more. I'm taking some Computer Blue on this E25 brush and blending those edges. First thought I wanted to keep it less blended, but honestly I'm liking how these two blend together. They're really, really beautiful. I do feel like here there's like a patch, but it could be me, because on the other side, on this side, it's really beautiful the way it is. Okay, let's cut the crease and I'll be right back for some other shades. Okay, now that is done, I'm just taking the Funk and Roll shade again on the same brush, the E42. And I'm gonna place it here above the outside lash line. Kind of placing it like a wing that connects it here. Doing the same on this side. So we got something like this. I'm gonna take this brush by Mosquito the 143 and I'm going into Delirious, which I'm hoping to be a little bit darker. It's also shiny though, so just so you know. But I'm digging it, because I feel like I like this purple, but it isn't always deep enough. This palette is perfect if you want a companion to your other palettes and you like some fun shimmers, because I mean this is so beautiful. And I'm really hoping that my mom can get some inspiration from this video as well. Don't know yet if I'm gonna do multiple looks with this. But either way, like, I hope this will give her an idea of what to do and like how the shades work. Now I don't want to add too much, but I also want to try more shades. So I'm going to go in Get Your Groove On as like a purple with like a little bit of iridescent blue shift, which is very beautiful. So let's place that above the lash line as well. That's super beautiful. I love the gradient effect that gives with Delirious. This is like a very nice and soft purple that is also, it's playful and it's less harsh than the other ones. I feel like they just fit so beautifully together. Just gonna tap out the line on my eyelid a little bit. I'm taking this flat brush by Your Makeup and I think I'm going to go in DMSR, and it's so beautiful and iridescent. Gonna place this one in the middle over the whole eyelid except for the inner part. Ooh, I think that's beautiful. Okay, I think I love this shade the most. I just adore iridescent shades. I adore the periwinkle shade as well. I almost wish I bought this for myself as well, but I know that my mom will also share. And she's a real big Prince fan here, so she deserved this. She also just deserves this because she's a wonderful person, of course. Let's take When Doves Cry. And this is on a very small brush. I don't know from which palette, but I do like this part because it's like nice and small. And I'm going to, wow, okay. That's beautiful. It's a white shimmer, but it's a little bit bluish and it really lightens up. I like how it all fits very well together. The blue is cool tone enough, the purple is cool tone enough, it all fits together beautifully. Also placing some here. Actually, it's a little bit too dry underneath my eyes right now, so let me swipe away the excess. Now let me add a little bit of the base underneath my eyes as well, so it isn't too dry and the eyeshadow adheres better, because I do want to place a little bit underneath as well. Sometimes I just leave it like that because I like a softer wash of color underneath the eye, but not today. And this can also help if you like smooth it out to make this part sharper as well. depending on your style. I think I want to place Indigo Nights on the lower lash line. Okay, I'm super curious because it looks like such a beautiful blue. Oh my gosh. Let me just swatch it as well. It's so beautiful. I know some people were a little bit disappointed with this palette. Well, some Prince fans, but honestly, I'm loving this. So I'm gonna take a little bit of computer blue and blend out these edges here. This is so cute. I think of adding a little bit more computer blue here and blending it a little bit more upwards to my brow just to create a little bit more of an editorial look, but you don't have to do that. This just looks nice in pictures, I think, without anything extra going over the edges. I'm also gonna take this Funk and Roll shade again and intensify this over here. I feel like the purple has a little bit of trouble adhering sometimes, but other than that, I do love the shade of it. Like the blue adhered way easier. Let me just take that first Firm Precision blender again, because the other one was like a little bit too fluffy. I feel like for this shade you do need a less fluffy brush. And now blending out the edges. Yeah, I feel like on this eye I'm having some trouble. So yeah, let me apply some eyelashes and another lippy, I think, and I'll be right back. These are the SOSU by Susan Jackson lashes in Kendall, and I applied them with the Maria Malki The Magic Liner in Clear. I do feel like it does sometimes lift an inner corner when it's a lash with a thick band. But yeah, this video is not about the eyelash glue or anything, so let's move on. On the lips, I paired these two. So this is actually an Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil, and I lined my lips with it. And then I went to the middle with the Sugarcup Lip Gloss by Ofra and Madisson Miller, which is a really beautiful, cute gloss. I thought it fitted with this because like the liner does give it a little bit of an edge. I did realize that I didn't put any more of the Dove's Cry shade in my inner corner or anything, so I'm gonna do just that. Just taking this on a pencil brush like this, and I'm gonna place a bit more here to amp it up. I do feel like it's kind of not flaky, but well, there is a lot of shimmer also falling out when you apply it. So that is something to keep in mind. It's not a very, wow, no, there's way too much under my eye. But yeah, it does have some fallout, even though it's really nice. I'm gonna try and see if some setting powder does the trick. So I'm just gonna take some. It does have a lot of fallout in the pan as well. It's kind of, I wouldn't say chalky, but it has a lot of fallout. Spraying it, and now let's see if it makes a difference. Oh yeah, I like that for in the inner corner. It does help the shimmer if you spray it with a setting spray. But yeah, it has a lot of fallout. This is the kind of palette where you do want to do your eyes first and then the face, I think. But it is fixable, so no worries. Now let's pat some of this over it. This is the RMS Unpowder Setting Powder. I don't know, I still feel like this side, it blended out way less. I do like this side more when it comes to this part than this side. But all in all, I really like the palette. I think it's super cute. The shades are super cute. I just feel like the purple is a little bit harder to work with. So I'm talking about this one. Had a lot of fallout. It was harder to build up. This one also had a lot of fallout, but I don't mind it. It's a really beautiful shade. And it has had less fallout than this Funk and Roll one. And when Dove's Cry, it really does have a lot of fallout. You can also see it on my finger. You can see the formula on there. So yeah, I think my favorite shade was this one, DMSR, which is beautiful iridescent, and Get Your Groove On, which has a little bit more pigment to it and is a little bit less iridescent, as well as this Indigo Nice Blue. And this one is really my fave as well in this palette. So these four shades are my favorite. That's Computer Blue, the last one, by the way. So for my final thoughts, do I recommend this palette? I love the shades myself. but I do feel like I have had better purples, while I feel like the purple is like the most important part because it's like Purple Rain, you know, like it's Prince. So I feel like they should have also put a matte purple in there that packed more punch, for example, so you can deepen it up more. Like this shade is quite redundant to me. I do like this one though. I do feel like it should have been a little bit more fuchsia or something, that it fitted more with these shades, you know, so you really have like one very cohesive color story. So I don't really get this one, and I would have done something different. Like these are very close to each other, don't get me wrong, I love them both, but I feel like they could have done something with it. But yeah, now I'm just being nitpicky. All in all, I do feel like this is quite this palette is quite expensive. I do love these colors, but this is like quite expensive when it comes to my budgets, when it comes to my spending. I did have like a sale code, luckily. Nonetheless, if you really are a Prince fan, I would recommend getting it, of course, because it's just beautiful. If you don't do like intrinsic looks like mine, I do feel like the purple will work very well for you. So do I recommend it to Prince fans? Yes. Do I recommend it to people who are used to work with like super much pigments? I don't know. I think then there are better options out there if you're not a Prince fan to get like certain purples. Okay, I just realized it was a missed opportunity to not put any of these shadows on my cheeks because that's kind of what I do. So I think I'm gonna go for the MSR. So I'm just gonna take it on my finger and place it here. Oh my gosh, this makes for the most beautiful blue highlight. Like, damn, who is she? Who is she? Okay, I'm gonna like blend it out a little bit more. So I'm gonna do this on the nose and in between. Oh my god, this is a vibe. Maybe a little bit on the brow bone. I kind of am digging that. Not gonna lie. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, this was my first impressions slash first review from this Prince palette. I hope that whoever's watching this, makeup lover or Prince fan, that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a like, give it a thumbs up, that means really a lot to me. Leave me a comment down below if you were like interested in this palette, or if you're just like a fan of Prince and did you know this existed, or because you do have to know like this palette is limited edition. So if you're a big fan or you're really into this color story, I would really make a hurry. When it's sold out, it's sold out. There's also a dark palette from this one, so this one has like more summery vibes to it, I feel like, and the other one really has more sultry vibes to it with gold and deeper shades, like I wouldn't say grungy, but definitely very sultry palette. And that one is called She's Got to Look, which is of course an iconic song. Definitely let me know if you're interested in this collection or not, and if this video helped you in any way. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave me a comment down below, leave me a thumbs up, and I hope to see you all on the flip side. Bye!